Welcome to this week's Resoluna podcast. We've been covering fitness tips, but today we're going to talk about beauty and aesthetics. Our guest today is Renee. She's a stylist, skincare expert, overall beauty guru. So I'm excited to have her here today to find out what are the most popular trends and going on in beauty that help people feel alive and aesthetically pleasing.
Well, I've gone into beauty because I want to make other people feel good. And so for me, if it's going to make you feel better, that's where I think the beauty trend should go.
Okay.
Self-care, skincare is my favorite thing to do. So I'm obsessed with self-care, whether it's taking a bath, getting a massage, taking care of my skin. That's usually what makes me feel good inside.
Yeah, and how long have you been doing this?
15 years.
Oh, that's a long time. So you're not a newbie. You've seen a lot of things come and go, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. What's your favorite beauty treatment that you feel like it lights people up?
Well, I really love microneedling if we're trying to change the skin. But if we're just wanting something relaxing like lymphatic drainage massage, just neck, face, everything, hydration, hydrofacial, anything that's going to detox the skin and then hydrate you.
Okay, so hydration is important.
Especially in the desert.
Yeah, it is a little dry here, isn't it?
It's a little dry.
What drives you crazy about some of your clients when they come in?
Well, I think the most important thing is to wash your face. And that's step one. And a lot of people haven't got there yet. So as an adult, people don't realize that it's important to cleanse your skin morning, night. You know, people forget about it. And it's such a staple thing. You just think people organically want to wash their face, but I guess not.
So does like in the shower count?
Yeah, absolutely. In the shower in the morning with,
Okay.
It could be a simple Dove bar of soap, it doesn't have to be extreme.
Oh, okay.
But if you want the better things, you definitely can spend more money on medical grade skincare. But essentially, just step one is washing the face.
Okay, step one, wash your face. Everybody got that. Okay. And so because I've been around you many times and I always notice that you have a nice glow. Like what do you do to maintain that glow?
Regularly getting facials and doing something that will help with cellular turnover on your skin. So microneedling, chemical peels, plasma pen, anything that's going to create micro injuries in the skin to help turn over the cells so that the collagen reproduces quickly. And that helps with fine lines, wrinkles, plumping the skin up to maintain that flawless look.
Okay. And so, I would guess one of the biggest obstacles you overcome is time. Like people are going to say, well, they don't have time. Like how much of that do they have to do?
Well, realistically, if you're looking to change your skin, you're going to be spending a little bit more time inside of my treatment room. But if you're looking to maintain every 4 to 6 weeks for a regular facial, you could push it out to 10 weeks if that's something you want to do. But realistically, if you want to change your skin, every 4 to 6 weeks.
Every 4 to 6 weeks to get that cell turnover.
Yeah, and you're only in my room for about an hour and a half. I do take my time to make sure everybody feels appreciated and they get a good service. But realistically, I don't need to see you more than that.
Okay. And so how important do you feel like that is in combination with working out or like you personally? Do you feel like that makes you feel confident?
Yeah, for me, taking care of myself was like a reflection of me on the inside, and I wanted it to show on the outside as well. So I just wanted to make sure that putting something for my skin was in my routine. It's something I do every single day. Okay. I know some people say that they don't have time to do the 12-step routine that I'm doing at night. But it really boils down to washing your face, moisturizing, and then during the day, sunscreen. SPF is very important to protect your skin no matter where you are, no matter what skin tone you have. Everybody needs SPF to block themselves from the sun, UVA, UVB. Those are number one things that you do not want to have skin damage on your face as we age, and making sure you just have those 3 steps is the most important for anybody getting started in a skincare routine.
So at base level, can you repeat that again?
Yeah.
You got to at least do these 3 things.
Cleanse, moisturize, and then SPF during the day. Top 3.
Top 3. Okay. And so can you just you said 12, that sounded like a lot of steps, but can you walk me through your beauty wellness day?
Yeah.
From morning to night?
So in the morning, I wake up and the first thing I do is I gua sha my face. So gua sha is...
I was going to say, what's a gua sha?
It's a little stone that you use with oil, and you go in and you bring down all of your lymphatic drainage, and it helps with moving the fluid down into the skin. And then I use oil with that so that I'm not taking the stone and rubbing it against my bare skin. It needs a little bit of glide.
Oh, okay.
But you start, in your clavicle, you move down into your armpit, then move down into your sternum, then you move down in your stomach.
You do that every day?
Every day. And then I dry body
Okay.
brush after.
Okay.
I wash my face. I go on the vibration plate, and then I go to the gym.
All right.
And then when I come back from the gym, I shower, and then I do my skincare routine. So I wash my face, vitamin C, hyaluronic, moisturize, SPF, and then anything else like mascara usually, and lip gloss is my two things that are a staple in my routine, and then I'm off to work. And then
let's stop right there just so I get this clear. You're doing the morning gua sha, which takes how long?
It shouldn't take more than 15 minutes for everything. Yeah.
Then you go to the gym, you get your sweat on, you're making your body feel good. Then you go back home and you're then doing your skincare routine.
Yeah, but after I shower from the gym, and then I go ahead and put everything on.
And how long does that take?
Less than 10 minutes.
Less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, the whole
whole
routine.
Awesome. Okay, so now you got your mascara on, your face is good. Your two things are lipstick.
A lip gloss and mascara.
Lip gloss and mascara.
Yes.
So you don't use foundation regularly? Or?
I don't actually. What I have on my skin right now is just sunscreen with a little blush and bronzer. It's nothing extreme.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, it looks so natural, and I feel like that's in right now as far as like beauty trends.
Yeah.
I think natural is
having like a tinted sunscreen is like the go-to move right now. So I personally use Color Science. I really love them.
Okay.
They have just come out with a new light sunscreen because there was only fair and then medium. So they have a new light sunscreen that's great for my skin tone because I'm in the middle, and then in the summer I get a little darker. But yep, I just add that on, and it's buildable. So I'm able to build onto it like a foundation.
What does that mean? I'm new to this. What's buildable?
So you can layer it,
Okay.
essentially, and then it can have more coverage.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so then you do that and you go off to work.
And then I go off to work.
Okay.
And then I come home, and my nighttime routine is to shower and wash everything off, and then moisturize. My personal ending of my skincare routine after washing my face and toning is to use For Real Organics shea butter and the beef tallow. I love it. I'm obsessed. So
awesome.
I layer my whole body in it, my face.
It's hydrating.
Yes, it is.
And so how long does that take? So you're using For Real at night. You have your favorite Color Science powder. Is it
in
powder?
the morning, yeah.
Like a tinted moisturizer. And then your gua sha in the morning.
Yep. My whole routine takes about 30 minutes total of everything. You don't need to spend a long time. It's just about doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Doing those steps are important.
Yeah. And no, it is to keep your skin healthy, right? To get that turnover.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what is one trend that you do see right now that you're like, I wish they would stop doing that?
BBLs.
Oh, all right. I can see that.
That's like a change, modify your body.
Yeah, right. So what you're doing is you like to take a natural route. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, as natural as possible. I mean, there's supplements that you could take, but I just do creatine and my protein powder and a healthy diet. But.
So no skin supplements?
Just like hair, skin, and nails, like my Nutrafol is what I usually take. Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been taking that for 6 months, and I've seen major hair growth. I really do think it does work, and it helps my hair stay full. But I just take my creatine, my multivitamins, my minerals, and those are important.
And you consider all that as part of your wellness routine?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you have to have those extra things because sometimes your body doesn't absorb things naturally. So you do need to supplement in. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, for sure. What about exfoliating? You didn't really mention that. Is that in part of the treatment, or you recommend they do that at home too?
Well, you can do it at home, but I'm frequently getting my skin to turn over, so I have access, obviously, to doing my own skin. So I regularly exfoliate, but I'm not overdoing it. You don't need to overdo it. You could take a simple washcloth, and as long as you're using some face wash and you're gentle with your skin, that's enough. You don't need to go extreme.
And the microneedling that you mentioned, is that invasive?
It is, but we do numb you, so you won't feel anything, but it does. It's pretty much like tattooing your face with needles, but there's no ink. It helps to tear the skin inside to help reproduce that collagen.
Okay.
But that's what creates the fine lines and wrinkles to plump up.
Okay. And what advice would you give to someone that's already kind of done some damage? They've been in the sun, and like some of us, they had tinfoil and we sat out there with baby oil, and we're already in a bad situation. So is that something that can be repaired?
You can reverse as much as you can with your microneedlings and your treatments, but eventually you're going to have to do some deeper work like lasers, some IPL, some CO2. That's where you're going to get farther advanced into your treatments. My advice is to just start small. Come in for a facial, see how your skin reacts to products, then go in and do a treatment. Microneedling is usually where I say start because it's not super aggressive. You can dial it up, but you really want to just see how the skin is going to react.
Yeah.
And then from there, we say, okay, well, now let's try a chemical peel.
Sure.
And then from there, let's try the plasma pen, which is like close to a fractional laser. So you're doing things in sessions, usually in 3. But that helps to be consistent, and that's going to show you the transformation in your skin.
That sounds like you have a lot of options, though, for a lot of different types of things that are going on.
Yeah, and I have pretty much anything and everything for somebody who's looking for just to relax and somebody who's looking to change their skin.
And do you think, because I've been seeing this a lot, like on TikTok and stuff, face exercises work? Like, lifting or, I've seen some crazy things.
I haven't tried it, and I'm not going to knock it until I do try it. But I do think the gua sha does come into play because ultimately you're moving the fluid around, you're relaxing the muscles, you're releasing the tension in your face. So, face massage to me is just as important probably as doing something like face yoga or whatever they're calling it.
You're getting these wrinkles. You want to start is it really true that you can get rid of them doing that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, definitely with gua sha, you can help lessen the tension. I've noticed it in myself that, if I'm going in here, I'm helping those nasolabial folds.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
If I'm going in my jaw, I'm helping my TMJ where I hold a lot of tension. So it helps to just relax my face.
Okay. And you mentioned that the gua sha helps with lymphatic drainage.
Yes.
Why does one want to do that? What does that even?
The lymphatic system is one of the most important systems in the body that you have. So to get it flowing and moving is important because it doesn't stay stagnant. And that's really what it is. It's like stagnant fluid that gets stuck in the body. So if you're moving that, whether that's within using the vibration plate, using the dry body brush, or doing the gua sha, it's just going to help the inflammation in your body.
To just reduce, so would that help with puffiness and fine lines?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I have a lot of people who complain about dark circles or, their under eyes being puffy, but that's an internal problem actually. It has nothing to do with using a product. So if you're experiencing something like dark circles or the puffiness, I suggest, liver, kidney cleanse, really detoxing the body, fasting, like water with, lemon, ginger.
Yeah.
Really just your diet is so important, and it does also have something to do with what's going on inside your body, and it'll change your skin.
So you're saying people who have black puffy underneath their eyes has more to do with what's going on in their internal body than superficially.
Absolutely.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Yeah.
So what you do on the inside definitely reflects on the outside, whether that's spiritually or physically or whatever you're eating. Diet, it's very important to, maintain and balance all of that, because if you're eating like garbage and you're wondering why your skin isn't changing, it's because you're putting a bunch of preservatives and horrible things in your body, and your body can't actually process all of those toxins.
Yeah. So what role do you feel like beauty plays in either confidence or in overall wellness? Do you feel like let's just say someone's like, well, I'm not interested in that, I'm not even going to wash my face. Do you feel like they're missing out? Like, what role do you feel like?
I can't speak for other people because I have friends that are like, I don't even, like, I go in the sun, I don't wash my face, and I'm like, do you?
Yeah, yeah.
They make fun of me because I'm obsessed with it. I like it because I feel good when I'm done doing it. I just love the way I'm putting like that energy into myself.
Yeah.
So I ultimately think it's going to benefit myself. I can preach to other people, but if they don't want to do it, then that's on them.
Well, I think it's funny because I do know you, and you're like, I like the way it makes me feel. I know that you have a lot of Cancer in your chart, and you're a Libra, so that's beauty and feel, right? So you're combining both beauty and how to make you feel a certain way.
Absolutely.
Versus
the aesthetics mixed with the emotion for me are major.
And you find it uplifting when you do those things? Like if you're in a bad mood, do you feel like it helps?
Yeah, I'm like always like, how can I make myself feel better? Like how can whether I really do love taking baths. Like it's at least once a week. It's something that I love to do just because I can turn my brain off and I'm not on my phone and I'm just like in the present moment, and I'm exfoliating and I'm washing my face and I wash my hair and I sit with my mask in, after I put a little face mask on. So there's just like little things that I love to do. And then even once a month, I do make sure I go and get a massage because I'm standing all day or I'm leaning over while I'm giving massages. So taking care of my body is really important also for the field that I'm in. And people are always
Sure.
like, oh, what did you do to your face now while I'm doing hair? And I'm like, oh, just me.
Yeah, just
doing
messing
more
around.
treatments to my skin.
Yeah.
But what better way than to show people what I do than to just do it on myself?
Well, yeah, you're a walking billboard, right?
Absolutely.
You want to do that. And I love what you said about the bath. Just so that I'm clear, because I know a lot of people will say, well, I get bored just sitting there.
Yeah.
So are you just sitting there, or what's your bath routine?
Usually I'm playing like a podcast.
While you're in the bathtub?
Well, it's, I'm
not in the water.
Yeah, but I'll
it.
be playing a podcast or listening to a meditation. And
Okay.
sometimes I do like water meditations where I'm like
Oh.
giving my like bad negative energy to the water so that it can just drain.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And so like kind of just washes.
Yeah, washes away.
Washes
yeah, it's like a
away.
water meditation.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's like 3 top beauty tips? I know you said washing your face and sunscreen. And I'm sorry, I forgot the third one. What was it?
Moisturize.
Moisturize. Okay. So those are your top 3 tips
Yeah.
for that. And your top 3 products are?
Oh gosh, I love the SkinCeuticals that I have, but I also like CeraVe and La Roche-Posay. I mean, they're inexpensive and they're something that's just going to get straight to the point. Just washing your face, moisturizing, and then using their SPF.
So give me a range. You're on a budget, can't really afford it, use this cleanser. You have the money, this is amazing, you can't live without it.
SkinCeuticals, top of the line, medical grade. La Roche-Posay is actually owned by the same company as SkinCeuticals.
Okay.
And CeraVe, so it goes CeraVe being the baby, the teenagers La Roche-Posay, and then SkinCeuticals is the adults. So they all are in grades like that.
Okay, and so if you have to go to Walgreens and you can't go to those places, what would you grab?
Yeah, I would just go to, they have it at Walgreens actually.
Oh, they do?
They have it everywhere. Yeah, they have it at Ulta. They have it on Amazon. They can just order
They
it
can
on
just
there.
get it
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
the link is in my bio.
And where are you located?
In Summerlin.
In Summerlin.
Yes.
And you're taking new clients, I'm assuming.
Always. I'm always taking new clients.
All
The
right.
city is so transit, people come and go, and I lose families. So if one person in their family moves, the son, the daughter, the husband,
Yeah, then
the
the whole
wife, they're
group.
all gone. So I have to replace them. But I'm always loving making new connections.
All right, awesome. And so you do like spirituality.
I do.
And part of our podcast is we like for people to pick a card.
Okay.
And so these are the power of surrender cards. So maybe, you can share, I'm going to share your message with the audience, or you're pulling for a group, so no pressure.
Okay.
So just put a little energy in there and let's figure out what we need to surrender today
Okay.
so that we can feel beautiful.
And usually these are pretty accurate. So.
They are pretty accurate. Do you do this when you're doing people's hair, or do you make that part of your...
I have some future plans to actually bring in some more spirituality into my practices, so people can come in and get facials that are specifically for whatever chakras they want to work on. They
that's
will be able to
lovely.
fill out a form so they can say, what I'm feeling. Go back
Yeah,
to the feeling,
Cancer,
what's
right?
inside.
Uh-huh.
And I really just want to tailor everything customized to each person, because some people may want like a little healing bowl while they're laying there. So other
Totally.
people are like, please get that away from me.
Yeah.
So it's really, I want everyone to feel safe when they come into my room. They don't have to do the spirituality, but
Yeah.
they're welcome to. And
Yeah.
whatever that they want to heal while they're in my room, I want them to feel that. I
Okay.
don't think of my job necessarily as just cosmetic. I do feel like when I'm touching people, I'm healing people, and I want them to know that. Like I pray
Sure.
over them, not in like a super godly way, but in like a abundant way, like in a heal this person in whatever they need. So
Sure.
I do think that touch and human touch is important, and I think that's what was drawing me to becoming more into skin than I am just into hair.
So you think people just really just enjoy, do you feel like it's healing in general, just when someone's touching you or connecting and
Yeah.
sharing energy?
Absolutely. I do. I think that it's really important that people have that in their lives, actually, because sometimes we're so busy and we're not connecting with other humans where you just get to lay there and feel loved and touched.
Yeah.
And, some
Well-
people aren't into that, but I am. So
Yeah, no, you totally are. You're so Cancer. You use the word feel, safe. That's another Cancer word.
Yep.
So that's awesome that
Yeah.
you're infusing that in your skincare.
Yeah. And as I'm growing with my business, I'm learning what I love and don't love about my practice and myself, and getting feedback from people. I love feedback. So as long as I'm able to communicate with people and they tell me, hey, I would love this, or I loved when you did that, like tell me, because I appreciate
Yeah.
always I always value people's opinions and what they want.
Sure. And if there's something you don't love, are you in a place where you're like, I'm not giving that treatment because I don't believe in that and I'm not doing that?
Not necessarily. I'm still like always open to new things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Okay.
What are we surrendering today?
All right. Surrendering unhealthy relationships.
That's the second person. What is going on around here?
Really?
Yes. This happened last time on the podcast.
Somebody
One person
here
pulled a
somebody
card.
here is
You
needing this
shuffled those, right?
Yeah, I did.
Clearly, this is the message for today.
Okay, do you want me to share? Or do you want
Please,
to? Okay.
you share.
Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others, to be surrounded by positive people.
All right. How does that make you feel?
It's very true.
Is that true?
But you know what? I've been really appreciating the connections I have in my life lately. So I don't know how I pulled that card.
No, but in order to do that, maybe you had to get rid of relationships, and now you have space for new relationships. Because I know you, you're very giving and you get very busy. And if you're giving to the wrong people, you don't have space to create new relationships.
Definitely.
Yeah. So good for you for creating some new ones.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you for
any
having
last
me.
words you have for potential clients, women, what you really want for them and their skin?
I want everyone, like I said, to feel comfortable and safe in my room and not just connect with me on this is what I want you to do with my skin, but I do value each person that comes in my room. So I want to get to know them. I want to understand them, and I want them to feel seen and heard.
Perfect. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thanks.